Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker is said to have many revelations and saga-wide implications in this story by writer and director J.J. Abrams and Chris Terrio. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, one exciting thing about Episode 9 is that we do know that J.J. Abrams is going to find multiple ways in order for this movie to connect not just to the originals and the prequels, but also other forms of canon materials such as books, novels, comics, and a whole lot more, in order to make this movie really feel interconnected with all forms of canon material on different mediums within the Star Wars franchise under Disney. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to one of the concept art descriptions, this is where things begin to get very exciting and intriguing for this film. Now, specifically, a description of Rey in an argument with Kylo Ren, where they are both exchanging their philosophies of the Force, where Rey is said to begin talking about Darth Vader, where she is to reveal new truths about the character. It's said that on board of the Tantive 4, a key of some kind was discovered inside of Darth Vader's vault by the Rebellion years ago, that is said to have been hidden away on that ship for years. It's described to be a key for one of the device that Kylo Ren and Rey are actually searching for and are connected to the Beyond, that will open up new answers of the origins of the dark side and the Force in general. It's described that Rey shows Kylo Ren this key only to keep it away from where it's described that she keeps it in her pocket during their confrontation. It's described that Vader kept this key a secret from Emperor Palpatine, as many have been looking for years, and that Rey revealing this secret to Kylo Ren takes place during one of their Force Bond sequences. So I want to go over a couple of parts about this key. Now, what's really intriguing about all of this is that the Tantive 4 is going to play a role in this movie, and that on board of that ship lies one of the vaults of Darth Vader that the Resistance actually covered. Of course, recovered through one of the actual secret locations of his vault on an unknown world that we are currently unaware of, that were eventually pretty much transported over onto the Tantive 4. So, the thing that really gets me about all of this, that I'm really trying to figure out, is exactly what is this key and exactly what is this device specifically. Now, we do know that this device needs a key and is connected to the origins of the dark side and the origins of the Force in general, and that this device was actually discovered by Kylo Ren, where Darth Vader actually hid away the key inside of his vault. Now, the thing that really gets me here is that Darth Vader actually is said to have kept this a secret away from Emperor Palpatine, as Palpatine was searching for this device and a way to activate it for years on end. Now, if you guys have read the comics, you do learn that there is a side of Darth Vader where he wants to rebel against Emperor Palpatine. You can really see that side of the story there, where they're really trying to make the character very complex of what happened in between the events of course, Revenge of the Sith and Star Wars A New Hope. So this all takes place during one of their Force Bond sequences, where Rey actually reveals this to Kylo Ren, and Kylo Ren immediately recognizes exactly what it really is. So that's another thing. I'm trying to wonder exactly why and how would Kylo Ren even know what this key even looks like if Rey is holding it in front of him from a distance, during one of their Force Bonds. And I think the fact that they are really trying to insert a lot of Jedi and Sith lore, this one in particular seems to be somewhere in between, where this device is nothing affiliated with the Jedi and or the Sith, but it does have ancient secrets that are connected to the origins of the dark side and the Force in general, that Rey is keeping pretty much a secret. She's keeping that key away from Kylo Ren, and letting him know that she is the one who has it and found it on the Tantive 4. So, what I like about this is the fact that the Tantive 4 is coming back in Episode 9. You can see that they're really trying to make this ship a very important piece within the second and first act of the movie. The Tantive 4 is actually said to have certain relics and or artifacts that are connected to the evolving plot device, also known as the MacGuffin, in Episode 9, that will be connected to Anakin Skywalker / Darth Vader. So, the whole entire aspect of, this new device being implanted into Episode 9 by J.J. Abrams, it seems like that this is J.J.'s way, an attempt, in order to introduce new types of lore that fans have never seen before on the big screen. So, this whole entire confrontation between both Rey and Kylo Ren about this key that Darth Vader kept a secret from Emperor Palpatine decades and decades ago, that was actually discovered somewhere in between the events of The Last Jedi and Episode 9, where they kept it safe on board of Tantive 4. So, the thing about Episode 9, what I really like about this film, is that they're really trying their very best in order to make this movie feel like it's connected to all forms of canon material, which could either be a good or a bad thing depending on how it's well executed and written and stuff like that. And that's exactly why I believe that they are taking a lot of risks with this movie, by really exploring all those different mediums of the Star Wars franchise that are going to be implemented into The Rise of Skywalker in a very unique and specific way by JJ. So, with that being said, guys, what do you think about this key and this device that holds the origins of the dark side, and how this was actually something that Darth Vader kept a secret from everybody else, including Emperor Palpatine, that was eventually discovered by Rey and her crew, and kept safe on board of the Tantive? Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.